You know what? I've changed my mind, right? I remember a couple of months ago I said this Bloodline crap was the best storyline in the past decade, right? Yeah, I was saying that before Sami Zayn hit Roman with that damn chair. See, how is this storyline the best, right? I feel like the storyline has taken a downhill for the worse. I feel like Cody Rhodes has to take a back seat to this goddamn storyline. Because of this overrated storyline, the build-up between Roman and Cody has been underwhelming. Whose fault is that? It's not Cody Rhodes' fault. It's definitely the Bloodline's fault. Raw, SmackDown, everything revolves around Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and a goddamn Bloodline. People are ignoring the real main event. Roman versus Cody Rhodes. Cody is taking a back seat. Roman is taking a back seat. Let that sink in. Roman is the Royal Champion and he is taking a back seat to Jay, Jimmy, and Sami and Kevin Owens. That's not good. So not only is Cody taking a back seat, Roman Reigns is taking a back seat in his own storyline. Dog, Roman is barely on these shows, right? But when it comes to the whole storyline, it's all about the Usos and Sami and Kevin Owens. It's like they have to add Cody Rhodes in this storyline now in terms of trying to help Sami Zayn, because they are trying to give Cody something to do based on Roman Reigns' Brock Lesnar-like schedule. He is on a per appearance contract, just like Brock. That's why this dude needs to drop that title. He needs to drop these belts because it's his fault that we have a weak WrestleMania build. It's his fault. It's his contract's fault. It's like, look, people, Raw needs a world champion. Listen, people keep saying that the Triple H era has not started yet, right? Okay, the Triple H era starts after this year's WrestleMania. Let me tell you a fun fact. Triple H did not crown Reigns double champion. That was a Vince McMahon call. Triple H had nothing to do with that, right? So by that logic, Triple H does not want Roman to be a double champion. From what I've read from last year, I heard from my sources, Triple H wants Raw to have their own world champion. He wants a brand split. He wants both shows to have their own champions. If Triple H was in charge of booking last year, Roman Reigns would have never been a double champion. There's no way on God's green earth Triple H would have done that. Because now Raw has suffered. Raw has no world champion. Look, how long can Raw have the damn US title as the #1 title on that brand? Let me say that once again. Do you honestly believe Triple H, after WrestleMania, he would allow Raw to have only one title, and that's the US title as the main title? This is Triple H we're talking about. He's a mark, right? His favorite show is Raw. It's not SmackDown. Roman is a SmackDown superstar. Raw has no world champion. Reigns never shows up to Raw, which means all the hype, all the glory is going to SmackDown. He is a SmackDown guy. He ain't no Raw guy. He's a SmackDown superstar. SmackDown is the better show. Triple H wants to put an end to that. He's a Raw guy. Remember, back in the day, the damn promo that Heyman cut on JBL. Remember? He said the only reason you are the champion of SmackDown because Triple H doesn't want to be on SmackDown. Facts. he is a Raw guy. That kills him inside that Raw has no Raw champion. But his goal and his plan was to wait for Cody Rhodes to come back. If that was not the case, he would have crowned Drew McIntyre last summer to beat Roman, and he didn't. Hence why he was waiting for Cody to come back. Everything will change after Mania. The Triple H era will start after Mania. In his vision. You think his vision was Roman to hijack Raw and to hold Raw hostage? That's not going to happen. He's not going to hold it hostage anymore after Mania. That's why there's been a weak build, because they want to get over with. That's why. But to get back to this overrated Bloodline storyline, right? It's not good when they actually predict storylines, right? Everybody and their mama since last summer was saying Sami will eventually side with Kevin Owens. That's what everybody was expecting. Every week, all these marks were saying, when will the Bloodline give Sami a beatdown? I'm like, that's corny. That's whack. It's an overrated storyline when you tell it before the damn writers. That means it's overrated. Imagine watching a soap opera and you know what's going to happen. That's whack. But the point is, right? It's overrated. Cody Rhodes, look, Cody is a top guy. He has to take a back seat to this goddamn old ass storyline that's getting old. Everything is about Jey Uso and Sami goddamn Zayn, man. Where a world championship match is taking a back seat. But I'm going to say it once again. From my sources, Triple H wants Raw to have a world champion. He never crowned Roman Reigns the undisputed champion. That was a Vince McMahon decision. Dude, Triple H is reversing everything that Vince McMahon has done. Hence why we haven't seen Butch on TV, because he wants to turn Butch back into Peter Brady. Now do you see where I'm going with this now? He's trying to flip everything Vince did. It's like Triple H hates the fact that Roman is not on these shows. It's in Roman's contract that he has short appearances on these shows, right? So H can't do a damn thing. After Mania, the Triple H era is going to begin. In his vision, we will have a new fresh start after Mania. That's why there's been a weak build between Cody and Roman, based on the fact that Roman is not going to be around after Mania. I heard Roman has a very tiny schedule after Mania. So H feels like, man, what's the point of giving this thing a huge storyline if Roman is not going to be around? So Cody has to make a damn sacrifice on this goddamn boring ass storyline. I'm tired of it now. I'm tired of the Bloodline storyline. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's getting old. It got old once Sami Zayn turned on Reigns. It's getting old. It's like, bruh, a 5-year-old kid can write this storyline. Facts. Everybody see this coming. Sami Zayn was going to south with freaking Kevin Owens. Everybody been saying that since last summer. So how is this a good storyline? If you are writing it your damn self. Dude, some of the worst storylines are the stories you can't predict from a mile away. But the best storylines are stories you didn't see coming. Seth Rollins turning on the Shield. Great storyline. Stories that you don't see coming. It's like, bruh, every week it feels like Jay is going to cry. It feels like Jimmy is going to cry. It feels like Kevin Owens is going to cry. It feels like Sami Zayn is going to cry every week in the ring cutting promo. I'm tired of it. Get rid of this story. It's stupid now. It's like, bruh, there's tons of homoerotic vibes in this storyline. I'm like, bruh, when is KO and Sammy gonna fuck? Seriously, that's where this is going. It's like, it's getting cringe. It's like, are these guys boyfriend and boyfriend or something? Like, what's going on here? I'm seeing too much homoerotic vibes in this storyline. I'm like, I'm tired of it. Do you know what's a better storyline? If Kofi Kingston turned on Xavier Woods. That's a way better story because we wouldn't see it coming. Kofi has never been a heel. Kofi is the Black John Cena. I've never seen Kofi as a heel. I would love to see it. The kids love him. People love Kofi. Just imagine if Kofi turned to a bad guy and he turned on the New Day after everything they had done for him. That's a better story. Have Kofi turn on Woods. Because these guys been friends for the past 10 years. That's a better storyline than this. Because we wouldn't see it coming. Just like Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Nobody's seen that coming. Right? The best story, a story you don't see coming. Look, Kofi was going to turn heel on Woods after Brock beat him. Remember? This was storyline. It was Kofi was going to have a figure boiling point, right? Kofi was going to snap because Kofi was hiding his emotions from being squashed by Brock. So eventually, he was going to snap on Woods. But Woods got hurt, so they had to scrap the whole storyline. But it was in the cards. Kofi was going to turn on Woods. It's sad, man. People care more about what Jay and Jimmy's doing over Roman Reigns. That's not good. Look, man. This feels like Roman is on his last legs. Roman has done nothing to contribute to the story the past 2 months. Look, it feels like his reign is on his last legs. And no, he's not going over 1,000 days. Only you marks made that up. I've read no articles to confirm those rumors. That is an IWC narrative that they made up. I've seen no dirt sheets, no articles saying he's going over 1,000 day. Dog, they don't care. Triple H don't care. By that logic, why didn't he give Gunther 1,000 days as champion? Bruh, Triple H has done this before, right? He has given guys long reigns, but never over 1,000 days. You know why? Because Triple H has never gone over 1,000 days. That's why. Triple H does not want you better than him. Let me say that once again. Triple H does not want you to be better than him. That's why Roman ain't going over 1,000 days. Because that would prove that Roman is better than Triple H. No way in hell Triple H is going to put Roman over in that fashion. Listen, Triple H does not want Roman Reigns to have a better career than him. This is Triple H we are talking about. All right, but look, when it comes to the Las Vegas odds, they have Cody Rhodes as the favorite by a huge margin. Look, I think at Mania, I think Sheamus will beat Gunther for the title. And then Cody will drop one of those belts for SmackDown so they can fight for it in the tournament. I think that's what's going to happen. Cody just wants one title. That's the Eagle title. So I think when Cody Rhodes beats Reigns for both belts, I think Cody will vacate one of those belts and give it to SmackDown so they can fight for it in a tournament. And then I think Gunther will win that tournament. Then I think Gunther and Cody will face off at Survivor Series. Brand versus brand. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm done.